Well, the Georgia National Fair is in full swing.
There we go.
I just got too much coffee. We just can't seem to get enough of all the fair happenings.
In this week's edition of My Recipe Box, I'm off to Perry in search of some not so typical fairs on a stick.
Fried foods are always a favorite at the fair, with corn dogs and funnel cakes usually topping the list for most iconic during the fair season. What about those other goodies you can eat off a stick?
We do pork butt on a stick.
Pork butt is no joke at Gabby South.
Pork butt is a pork butt or a sliced steak from the butt, which is actually the shoulder of the pig, not the butt, but years ago in Boston they named it the Boston butt.
It's skewered with a stick and grilled in big, meaty slabs on a charcoal pit.
We don't put any wet seasoning on it, but we do have that if the customer wants it.
The dry rub is something the vendors like to call Gabby dust.
It's a secret, and you know, it's lock and key and all that stuff.
So I moved on and tried something that I had never even heard of before. Cheese on a stick.
The idea is really very basic. We wanted to offer some fairgoers an item that was a little less expensive than our usual fare, and so we came up with a cheese on a stick.
It's a chunk of hand-cut cheddar cheese dipped in a tempura batter and quickly deep fried to a golden perfection.
All our cheese comes from Wisconsin, so everything here is authentic. It's nothing that you just buy through one of the large grocery chains or large food suppliers.
Unfortunately, you can't get the recipe for that either. Now I had to make one last pit stop before leaving the fair. A meal is never complete without dessert.
The ice cream is just homemade ice cream that we do.
Ice cream, cheesecake, and some of your favorite frozen fruits can all be found dipped in chocolate, rolled in nuts, and served on a stick.
People just like strawberries, and cheesecake you can't pass up.
Although these vendors weren't so willing to hand over their secret recipes, just take it as one more reason to come down to this year's fair and try some of these vittles on a stick.
Now I'm hungry.
That was the first time I'd ever even heard of cheese on a stick.
And Randy from Wisconsin,
Right.
from Kiel, Wisconsin, I'm going to give a shout out because that's only like 45 minutes
That's
north
your
of
neck of the
Milwaukee.
woods.
Those are my people. That's my people.
That's
up
your
there.
team.
Exactly. But the cheese, it makes a difference. The actual Wisconsin cheese.
It was delicious.
Yummy.
Fried
One of my
cheese on a
favorites.
stick.
We went on Saturday to the fair, and I bought 2 baskets while we were there of cheese.
Of cheese, fried
Yeah,
cheese.
Yeah. Because it's
Fabulous.
so good. I can't get enough. And being down here, we don't get Wisconsin cheese like we used to, or like we do all the time up north. So I love going to the fair for Wisconsin cheese.
Cool.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
I guess.